my story is about about leadership being a choice. And when I first kind of occurred to me how powerful leadership could be and what kind of impact, should I stand up here? It'd be easier for you to see me. Has anyone heard of underwater hockey, the game underwater hockey? So they actually do have a team in Guelph. I played underwater hockey for a long, long time, and I ended up as the captain of a team in the UK. We were a good team, and we used to go to this tournament every year, which was in Wales, which is where my counterpart is from. And the team that hosted the competition, a team called Neath, they invited teams for one purpose only, which was to embarrass you and win. And they had won this competition year after year. We'd been down there, we'd been beaten a few times. And it was coming up to the next version of this competition. And normally, in an underwater hockey team, in the kind of national competition, you would have 12 people on your side. It's 5 people on the water. It's very much similar to ice hockey in terms of it's a very tough sport. You have to rotate your players in and out of the water. And as we prepared for this competition, we had our team together. We could get 10 players together. When it came to getting towards the date of the competition, which was on a weekend, we could only muster 5 players. So I was the captain of the team, and we sat down with the team, and I had the 4 other players basically saying, we need to pull out. This is crazy. We just can't go. You just can't go down and play this game. I really wanted to go because leading up to this competition, we were the top of the National League, and we had great players with great teamwork. I was lucky enough to just be at that time when each of us was in our prime. I really wanted to go. And these guys were like, look, we're just going to go down. We're going to get our heads kicked in, and then we'll have to drive back embarrassed. And I said, no, I think we can go. I think we can win. Why don't we just try it? So anyway, I spent some time convincing them, and eventually, oh, okay, yeah, let's go. So we got in the car, 5 of us. Normally this would be kind of a 2-car journey, so we'd just pile into one car. We had the bags in the back. I had a station wagon at the time. We drove down to this competition, and to cut a very long story short, we won. It was a competition of 10 other teams, played all day long, multiple games. We won with 5 players. And I remember driving back in the car with the rest of the team. We went to they had a reception at the pub. The home team didn't turn up to the reception because they were too embarrassed to turn up this time. And we drove back down. It's a 2-hour journey from where the competition was. I was driving. The other 4 players had fallen asleep. And we had the trophy propped on top of the bags. So I could see it in the rearview mirror as I'm driving back on my 2-hour journey. And I just remember thinking, it was the proudest moment of my life up until that point. So I'm 18. I couldn't believe that we had won. And I've thought about it so often since about how did that happen? What was the essence of that? Well, we had great players who really appreciated each other. We played different positions. It's again like ice hockey, different positions to play, different strengths and weaknesses. I was a winger. I couldn't play in the midfield position to save my life. But we all had a great respect, and we happened to have the 5 players who were in their original positions. We had players who had a huge amount of respect for each other, who would not let each other down, and we played the game of our lives. And that was the kind of the first sort of the nucleus of, for me, of leadership. Wow. It just took me to instill this, we can do it. This is the best team we've ever had. Yeah, we haven't got all the players. I think we can do it. And it just took that spark and that inspiration to kind of have people re-pivot from, there's no way we can win to,